Here we are again, BP crew, doing another watch along with BP, tackling our way through the Harry Potter franchise.
The much anticipated.
Well, we already did some of those Fantastical Beast ones, but nobody remembers. Everybody hated those so much.
We watched those?
We did.
Huh.
So we've decided to make our boy Leon over here watch all of the Harry Potter movies, since he's never seen them. And I think they're starting to grow on him. Today we will be doing...
Last movie was great.
Which one was?
Order
Order of the Phoenix.
Mhm.
My name's Jake.
I'm Robert.
I'm Nick.
I'm Leon. Okay. No, Scott. No.
That's not how I sound.
No, Dan. No. Okay.
I do not sound like that.
Yes, I do. See, it's like two of you. It's insane. Robert's getting pretty good at that. I'm not going to lie. So, with all that being said, we will be doing Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince, rented on YouTube. This is a 2-hour, 33-minute, 26-second version. I don't know if there's a different one. I just like saying it. And again, I'm Jake. Nobody else say anything. So to sync this audio track up to your copy
I'm Scott.
of Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince, simply pause this audio track when prompted, play your copy of the Half-Blood Prince at roughly the 22-second mark when the Warner Brothers logo, when the camera pans through the Warner Brothers logo into a cloudy sky. Simply unpause this audio track and you will be all syncered up. So again, pause this audio track when prompted, play your copy of the Half-Blood Prince at roughly the 22-second mark when the camera pans through the Warner Brothers logo into the stormy sky. Unpause this audio track and you will be good to go. So go ahead and pause. 3, 2, 1. Pause. And we're back. What?
I was trying to turn the volume off.
That's funny how that works. He just makes it louder. Potter was right the whole time.
Come here, boy.
Dumbledore's unhealthy relationship with the Potter child. The Dark Lord returns.
Voldemort wears weird amount of jewelry.
I forgot to look. Was that one of the...
Yeah.
Was that the ring?
Yep.
What was the ring?
So you may remember back at the beginning of the series when we said there was a bunch of items that Voldemort's soul was broken up into. Harry being one of them, the diary being one of them. So there's 7 things altogether, including Harry. Harry's the 7th, maybe.
Okay.
The snake is one of them. That's why Harry can see things through the snake's eyes sometimes. And then all those other things I named, plus a couple other things that have yet to be named, like that ring Robert just mentioned.
Nope. I'm out.
You're like, it's too scary. So people can't see this, like Moogles, they can't see it. So to them, it's basically like terrorist attacks. Or I think they use this one as a gas main or something to that effect, because things were happening.
So apparently, even though they were like, I don't know, like 16 when they filmed this, Daniel Radcliffe, Harry Potter, was oftentimes drunk while filming.
Well, 16's when they start drinking over there.
Well, didn't that one kid get stabbed to death?
Yeah. I forget. I don't know which one, but one of them did. Yeah.
Like in real life?
Yeah. He was.
Ah.
I think 16, and they just finished filming one of the movies.
And he went out, got drunk, and was like, "I'm Seamus from Harry Potter," and then somebody just stabbed his ass.
No,
his
some
brother
beef
got
with his
into a
little
fight.
brother. Yeah.
But it was this kid.
Okay.
He's kind of like, he was like the slob at the ice cream eating thing.
Is that this one?
Yeah.
But I guess he was at the pub getting drunk. And then
I always notice you're reading that crazy newspaper.
Tulsa, she's pretty.
Yeah, she's in the Blade Runner as like one of the prostitutes. Is
All right.
The newest one.
I'd pay money for that.
She's got even cuter hair in that one.
She's 16 in this.
That's legal in.
Jolly old England.
Yep.
I'm Jason Statham. I am.
Is it metric time? Do they have metric measurements of time
Yeah.
that I'm not familiar with?
Mm-hmm.
It's every blippy to a hemimeter
Mm-hmm.
or something to
To
that.
imperial pint.
Imperial pints. Wait a minute, they don't use pints.
They have imperial pints.
Oh, is that like a metric pint?
Kind of like a metric inch. Yes.
I don't like their crazy measurements.
Yeah, nobody does. It all makes too much sense, 10 centimeters and a fucking decaliter.
I don't think that's right.
Something like that.
Oh, this says he was like 19 when they filmed this. So a little older than I thought.
You and the only one that's been careless, huh?
What's the matter with his hand?
He got cursed because he did something stupid. And so it's slowly dying. That girl's gonna rock your world, Harry.
That's terrifying.
Right? You crazy old codger. Why are you spoiling my fun with that chick? I could have been warm tonight. Wand out, Harry. You see how he has his up his sleeve? That's pretty smooth.
It's a good place for it.
Yeah.
I mean, if you walk like a velociraptor.
Which I do, so. Where's my wand?
It's time to do the dinosaur.
My tail's not long enough, but I'll give it a shot.
So yeah, apparently there are adults in this one. A lot sooner than I remember. This must have been that time skip you were kind of talking about, and I just misremembered.
Well, I think each one took about a year and a half, and that puts them a few years behind. They were really milking them, I'm sure, right? Back in the day.
Well, it's just awesome because it means I can say really inappropriate things about Luna Lovegood.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, you should probably look her up too. Just a minute.
I just did.
Okay, even better. I like him crazy. You just start tugging his face. You're American legal now, Harry.
Her shoes coming out of that chair.
But I mean, it's not safe to just like eat raw dragon's blood, I'm sure.
Yeah. What's this strange goop? Nom, nom, nom.
Why are you licking it off my face? Harry Potter. I knew your mother, Harry.
I knew her well.
Oh, here we go. It's time for some whimsy.
I would never have destroyed it because it actually makes it stand out more than just a normal home that hasn't been destroyed, right?
Yeah, I think the thing is that people have already been there and searched, so it's like...
Yeah, so why search it again? Because it's still the same train wreck that it is. That makes sense.
And then you hide, and they'll come in and look around real quick and then make a break for it.
I like his shoes.
You like them kicks, huh?
So I was thinking the other day is, considering when the movie, canonically, when this series should have ended, it would be great. They're like, life is so great, nothing could can get worse than defeating Voldemort. I love this day. Let's celebrate it forever. September 10th, 2001.
We did it! We've overcome all evil. Creeper.
So, this isn't his house, but he set up all those pictures?
Yep.
That doesn't make sense.
He's still spending time here, I guess, right?
Yeah, but wouldn't that be a dead giveaway if the Death Eaters came in and they
Yeah,
saw
they'd be
all
like,
these
look at all
pictures?
these magic pictures that say "Love Slughorn."
There's so much whimsy in here. There's got to be a wizard. Penthouse?
Don't go heresy now.
Collect with those Death Eaters.
Seems like you can put two and two together. You fucking chosen one over here. He's the idiot they always have to explain things to. I know, right? Piece of shit.
Kiss my finger.
Look at how dirty he was. That water looks pretty tepid. I don't know. It's very marshy. Imagine how bad it would smell.
Like stank ass?
Right? They got all those marshes in the jolly old England. You got all that marsh butter. Alright, Jenny's definitely starting to grow up a little bit. Still a little plain face for me though. I don't like the crooked jaw either. But I mean, just out of spite I would.
And the weird sunken eyes.
Yeah, and that awfully colored hair. Why is Hermione there? All I ever think about with Hermione is she never spends time at home. There's no way her parents would let her go. She's like gone 10 months at fucking school, and then she spends half the summer doing God only knows what. So that's like 1 month a year you get to see your daughter? That's insane. I never understood boarding
Maybe
school.
they don't really like her.
It's gotta be. Don't touch me, freak. Who was he eye fucking there? Why? Why? Oh.
Barmy.
Yeah, don't ask me. You spend years living in that goddamn country and not even understand half of what the fuck they're talking about.
It's like I'm trying to use contextual clues. I still don't know.
What does barmy mean?
That would be funny. Jake in England. He's like, just speak into my phone, it'll translate for you.
Didn't you people invent this goddamn language? I missed it. What were they laughing about?
Oh.
He's so old. The Malfoy boy. The nice English summer.
Smooth.
Did you see those women ducking down that alley back there? Peter Pettigrew. That's a pretty smooth outfit, too. He does kind of dress like Neo.
I don't know, a little bit.
Yes. But he's legal, so... Here we go. This is that thing I was talking about. If you break the vow, you die. You magic die.
Stop trying to seduce me, Bellatrix.
I do. Oh. That's Draco's mom. And that's Draco's aunt? I want to say, because
Because they were sisters.
all the old houses are super
Inbred?
inbred, yes. And crossbred and blah, blah, blah bred. Wednesday!
Something like the chestnuts being warmed, or by Harry's old miniature Hungarian horntail. Look how tiny he is compared to them.
They're just freakishly large. Would you get redheaded twins? Dean Thomas is a colored fellow.
Hermione, I heard you were snogging again.
Snogging guys in the hallway.
I hate that they always talk together.
Yeah, that's so stupid.
There you go. That's it.
Ah, it's hot. It's motherfucking hot.
I reckon.
It's a pretty big storefront. What's that, 4 floors? You fucking around, huh?
Realistically, the bottom's the shop.
Bottom couple of floors. You saw some stairs inside. Did you see the little goblin in the back?
Mm-mm.
Another Warwick Davis cameo.
Was that the executioner? On that wanted poster?
No, that was the werewolf. It's the werewolf that made, what's his name? Lupin a werewolf. And I guess, I don't want to spoil it, but it's the guy that made Lupin a werewolf.
In this one, yeah, they make werewolves look so bland and stupid. I don't like it. Where that skinny werewolf at least looked kind of
Creepy?
is creepy, and also the guy was so skinny.
Yeah. Honestly, he should have been like a Bill werewolf. Because he's
This
so
one-
much bigger. I
yeah.
forget his name, Great Fang or something like that. Wolf Fang, I forget, something stupid. Why are you touching it like that?
Oh yeah, I forgot that. The sister in that last scene.
Yeah.
That was the woman originally cast to play Bellatrix Lestrange, but she was pregnant and had to drop out.
Okay. So that's him right there. That's the werewolf. How'd we even get up here? Hermione like climbed up there and helped him up.
Not even magic, just pure athleticism.
Right? She used to play soccer, so she's like so much better than all these.
Well, we saw how her grip strength.
It's true.
Yeah. That'll be $5.
You see the tall colored fella next to her? That's Dean Thomas. Hey, there's Seamus.
His one appearance. It's like, oh, Seamus.
And Bub's a weird looking cabinet.
Imagine just plainly asking people, what did that one magic cabinet do? It's like, what the fuck would we know?
Well, Hermione would probably know.
Barking.
Barking mad.
him up, Hermione.
I thought he should have reached for the full stop thing.
I don't think that's real.
Yeah, it is.
So there's no way.
Are you saying that movies have lied to me my whole life?
I'm saying that you can't just
That me never riding on a train?
Any random person could just stop a train whenever they want it.
I think it's a signal to the conductor to stop the train.
Oh, okay. Now that I could see. Somebody pulled the alarm. But they ain't stopping no train. I'll tell you that right now.
Peruvian darkness powder. How different their car is. Foreshadowing. Oh, that's the ugly girl that J.K. Rowling made them hire.
That's supposed to be Pansy or whatever.
Yeah.
His girlfriend.
Quote unquote ugly girl.
Somebody's doing magic. They're on like their third fang at this point. It's a cute messenger bag you got there, Ron. Oh, boom, right on his face. Your mother's dead, Potter.
Jesus. What happened to his father?
He got arrested. Harry Potter ratted him out and said he was a Death Eater. Harry Potter ratted
So
him.
did he freeze him?
Yeah, he petrified him. So he's just magically frozen. And then he covered him with the cloak, so he's invisible. Which is perfect. But he's got whatever the magic equivalent of lice is. See?
Oh, space cases. Gotta love them.
Yeah, right? I love her more every episode.
She's like, I'm almost taller than you now, Harry. You didn't ask Luna her name.
Really broke the shit out of his nose, huh?
Yeah, he's definitely a little drunk here. Worse than the kick.
Yeah, you know she puts out like a freak. Oh my god, it's tripping, burning out wax. Yeah. My mom has so many kids and we're so poor. I never get a full fucking meal. Give me a break. Mel giving him a stink eye. What's the deal with that stupid hat? Hey, there's Seamus.
Yay! Seamus sighting.
Seamus O'Leary. Okay.
Well, the first years are like, what do we care? Most of you will be dead in a year.
Some of you were evil, Slytherins. Yes. I'm not done eating.
Wait, what does Pip Pip mean?
It's like,
Look, there's another random redhead.
yeah, there's more kids in this hallway than there are in the school. What are they laughing at? Clearly.
That goofy looking son of a bitch. They're both drunk.
Or stoned. Or both. They're stunk.
So is Maggie Smith.
Quit eyeballing me like that.
Why do they all like Ron?
Nobody likes Ron.
The girls.
Because he's tall-ish and he's built-ish.
See, I got shortchanged by only growing up to be 5'2".
Yeah, genetics is a bitch. I really hate my parents. And I also dislike him for the genetic reason as well. My parents were both really short. And I'm lying to say I'm average height.
Well, you're average height for a woman.
Exactly. I'm average clown height. If we're like a Filipino, I'm average height.
The Filipino clown.
Is that a thing?
Yeah.
This makes me feel uncomfortable.
Anyway.
Hermione's getting awfully something.
What?
Because it's basically, this is supposed to smell like whatever turns you on.
Fresh cut grass and spearmint toothpaste.
I want to say cucumbers are in there somewhere too. But yeah, it's an odd mix of smells. It takes forever to make, right? But it seems like if you were good, you just do it all the time. Even though I think they say something about it doesn't work if you use it too much.
Well, why wouldn't you use liquid luck to make?
Because it takes like 6 months to make it.
Yeah, it takes a long time. But that's actually a great idea. How Elder Scrolls of you. I'm gonna take my potion making potion and make potions with it.
What kind of potions? Potion making potions? What do you do with those? Make potion making potions?
I make more potion making potions. And every time I do it, it gets slightly better. And then after I do it 1,000 times, I make invincible potions. The Half-Blood Prince. Remember that title. It's important.
It's the title of the movie.
Okay, it has already been important. Hey, there's Seamus. Ooh, it's Uki. There's a bad cut there. Because he's like one of those car bombers or whatever.
Racist.
Well, I didn't make him. Okay, is that the Hermione hair you were talking about?
Yes.
13 beans. Oh, I want it so bad. So that's like Hermione's hair is supposed to be like that all the time. Even worse.
It's like, is that so bad? Honestly? Come on. She's still cute.
Look at the sleeves on that guy's robe.
What potion was he making?
Liquid. Oh, him? Draught of death or something like that.
Yeah, it's like a death potion.
Yeah.
Which is way
Puts
easier
people
to
into
make.
a coma. And you think they're dead, basically, is what happens.
Real funny to use on muggles.
And then they wake up in the morgue. So you see that ring? So that ring's the same kind of ordeal, like the book.
Does he know that the ring is?
Yes.
And he still wears it?
Well, he got cocky when he found it. He put it on, and there was a curse on it, and so he was barely able to make it back to Snape, who ended up saving his life and stopping the curse. But he's still going to die. He has like a year left to live, because even though the curse was stopped, you can't stop it. You just froze it or slowed it down. That's why his hand's all fucked up, and he keeps getting more fucked up. And if he wasn't so powerful and so quick-witted, it would have killed him.
It wasn't Sully to find out if you're hitting that.
Giddy? Giddy? Giddy?
No.
Giddy? Giddy? Luna? No? I like him crazy.
What about that one, the Ching Chong? You know.
The Irish Asian chick. It looks kind of like Jism.
I want to see like the opposite equivalent where it's like Karen Gillian, the Doctor Who chick with the red hair.
Okay.
But she's got a really thick Chinese accent.
Alright, just put it in your mouth. It's kind of ooky looking.
You have to stick your face in it?
You really just look into it. And when you're looking into it, because you can see the memory happening really small. And then as you look into it, you get pulled in. So you don't really like put your face into it like that. That's just how they make it look for the movie. He's wearing a purple suit.
Well,
Huh?
well, Gandalf is gay.
This is also like the 70s or something too. 60s maybe.
That's the nephew of the actor who plays Voldemort.
Okay. I'm not really seeing it, but I know who you're talking about.
Oh, yeah, you suck it, little kid.
For mad people. Prove it.
Whoa.
He's pretty forthcoming with somebody who doesn't even know his name.
I'll do that too, watch. And then the teacher's, ah!
He just reached in that fire, no fear, huh? Don't tell anybody that one.
Sure, it's fine. So how do you get the memory out?
With a spell.
Puts it back in the bottle?
Yes.
I thought you couldn't put the toothpaste back in the bottle.
Well, it's not
Or
toothpaste. And it depends on what you put it on. So I was challenged with this once, and they dumped it onto a paper plate. And I was like, okay. And then you just fold the paper plate up. So it's like one of those pie squirters, you know, like the frosting gun or whatever. And then you can just squeeze it all right back in. I also thought of another one, but I've never tried it, where you just put the toothpaste in your mouth and then blow it back into that container. But I'm not a big fan of mint, so it would depend on the type. I'm an Aquafresh guy, personally. Yeah, butt stuff, Harry. Butt stuff.
Yeah, be collected, alright.
He's got that look, huh?
The drunk look?
Well, he's like whatever the British equivalent of Hollywood is, 19. And he's like a child actor, so that probably makes him like 40 in like human years. So, I mean, I'm sure he's probably seen some shit. And he's probably done some things. Like had sex with Bella Lestrange in her Bella Lestrange outfit. You know, with her husband watching. Because they're just freaks like that. So this is that room of requirement. You may remember from the last one. Where they had their little meetings.
Mm-hmm.
So what this room turns into is whatever you need it to. And so this is the room where people hide stuff. But it's the same room. But this is a different form of that room.
Yay, more Quidditch!
Well, we haven't had for the last couple.
It was in the beginning of the last one.
Oi! Daubers! Like that, huh? I'm with her.
Does it count for you too, Harry?
Well, he's the captain, so he already made the team.
What miserable weather.
This is like a British Spring or whatever. Look at how girthy his is. It's just so thick.
They do make a pretty bad phallic joke coming up. He's just like straddling it and like gripping it, and he's like, whoa. There's Ron with his little broom, and then look at that.
Why is he eyeballing me like that? Go on, Cormac. You can do it. You beat that redheaded piece of shit.
No, we're both dead now. It counts.
Yeah,
what?
he blocks it.
Whatever you have to do.
Well, I mean, he got himself in kind of a sticky pickle here. Alright, I kind of like the stirrups, I'm not going to lie. I still would want a bigger seat. This hurts my prostate just looking at it. She doesn't even play and she's carrying the team.
How Luna probably shows up for every training match like that and claps for everyone because she's just nice.
Yeah, you're probably right.
At one point, you can see she's got a really nice ass here. She gets up on her knees and like tries to hand someone something or something. I forget.
Joette. He must work out. Oh, here you go.
It's probably better in the 4chan clipped slow-mo shots.
And he knows he can't do shit against Kitty. I got 6 brothers. I beat your ass.
I would just lie. It's me. I'm half Muggle. What do you
I'm
want?
the Half-Blood Prince.
Leave me alone.
This is
That's
my
what I
bar.
call myself.
Yeah, don't ask any follow-up questions.
That actually works pretty well.
It's already wintertime?
The whole thing takes place over a year. All the books take place over 1 year.
Well, no, I know, but they just got to school.
Did they know? They start late, remember? There's a September start, after Labor Day kind of thing.
Did they have Labor Day in England?
You don't think they have working people in England? I think Labor Day is a British holiday, now that I think about it. Hold my hand, Ron. They make this butterbeer taste so, sound like it tastes so good. So it's like butterscotch beer, right? Because it's like alcoholic. So it's like butterscotch soda, I guess, like cream soda that gets you drunk.
Butterbeer's a real thing.
Yeah, you got to go to Universal Studios, Hogwarts Land to get it.
No.
No?
Mm-mm.
No?
That guy on the internet's, Max Miller made it.
From the Harry Potter franchise?
I don't know if it was because of the Harry Potter franchise that he made it, but it definitely was a thing.
You idiot.
Go clean that up, Mudblood.
I don't remember that.
He's also in one of his classes, too.
Mm-hmm.
So it's, Andy knows his brother, right? No. It was his dad. His dad and his mom.
Poor Wallenby. Got a bit of a lady stash.
She does, actually. She's got that fine British down. Look at her. Hermione's drunk as shit. We should bring Luna next time.
Oh yeah, I remember this. Where she's like grabbing on him and shit.
She's really spazzing out, huh? I hate the snow.
So butterbeer has ginger, clove, nutmeg, brown sugar, egg, and unsalted butter.
None of that sounds good. And it doesn't sound like it tastes like butterscotch. Minerva. The what? Why is it always Yo 3? He's probably got the most accurate wand. But it's still probably like 6 inches too long.
Celebrate Black Friday during the
What are you doing?
This butterbeer really has me interested.
They sell it at Universal Studios Harry Potter Land. You can go get it. It's alcoholic and everything.
Pass.
They have 2 different versions. One's alcoholic, one's not, I think.
I'd probably sneak in my own liquor and spice up my non-alcoholic butterbeer.
Oh, this is awful.
We need a drinking with the BP Holiday Edition.
I think the first one we ever did was a holiday edition.
No, but we need a Holiday Edition.
So what do you want to make? Like mulled cider with some eggnog?
Butterscotch something or other sounds delicious.
I know, when I was like cream soda but alcoholic, I was like, wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. Things are already percolating. So I'm thinking make it another creamy one. Vodka, cream soda, cream, more vodka.
I was thinking more along the line of a holiday flavored one.
Yeah, alcohol. Alcohol's a holiday flavor.
Butterscotch?
Butterscotch? What are you going to butterscotch? Like some sort of schnapps? Do they make a butterscotch schnapps? Oh, no.
Yeah, they do.
Oh, no.
Yeah, they do.
Oh, no.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, butterscotch schnapps, vodka. Okay, double shot of schnapps, double shot of vodka, iced coffee. Boom. Walking Man's Christmas. Oh, hot chocolate.
See, I was thinking root beer and
Root beer?
butterscotch.
Well,
Well, don't ever stick your tongue at me like that suggestively.
that was it. And then making vomiting noises and scowling while I do it. That's all suggestive to you?
Well, yeah.
Okay. I'll keep that in mind moving forward, I guess.
I'll figure it out.
Root beer is not the way to go. Cream soda.
I think you're right about root beer not being the way to go.
Yeah. Cream soda. And I want to put actual cream in it. What do we do? That Jamaican 10 speed? The BP 10 speed or something to that effect? There's the guy. His brother stabbed somebody or something.
Close enough.
That kid.
Mudblood.
In real life, her parents are both lawyers or some shit. It's like, God damn it.
Okay. I got an idea.
All right. 10 stitches?
What about a butterscotch white Russian? And this is just something I'm just toying around with.
Well, because that's butterscotch, cream, and vodka.
Yes. But we'll also add maybe a little bit of smoked sea salt.
No, that sounds stupid.
Okay, you don't like the
We should
smoked-
do more vodka. 2 vodka. 1 butterscotch schnapps.
You know that thing where they like put something on the rim? Maybe
Uh-huh.
like caramel or something?
You know, I was
That
thinking of
caramel
some
would be
sort
a
of
good
caramel, like a caramel squirt
Don't
or
steal!
something.
Don't steal!
Yeah.
Gobert's idea. That's his.
There's no idea theft in spitballing. We're just coming up with ideas here.
He literally said it, and you're like, you know, I was thinking that same thing. I got your back, Robert.
Well, when you say it like that,
Of course, I sound like a bad guy.
it sounds bad. Jesus. But that's not how it went down.
That's exactly how it went down.
Well, I mean, okay.
Only factually.
It might have literally went down that way. But still. Something.
Robert, that's a very good idea. I like it. I think we should utilize it.
Oh, and we'll put smoked salt on it. So it can
Well,
be
that's
like
what
a
he said.
That's
salted
a terrible
caramel.
idea. I hate that idea. Please stop saying that. Bear. Caramel. I like it.
Caramel, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, so butterscotch schnapps.
Just
Cream.
can't have Nick try it because it'd fuck up his beard. A bunch of caramel stuck in the
that'd be
beard.
Fantastic.
It's a trap.
He goes to pull his drink away and it's like, whoa! Whoa!
What did you do to this rib?
There's a funny bit. It's like from that New Girl show, and one of the guys on it, he has a problem where his pranks are either so small that they don't matter, but he still flips the fuck out, or they're way too serious and like really harmful. So like, a guy is just eating like some Cheerios, and it goes like, "Oh, where'd this blueberry come from?" And the guy's like, "Blah!" and flips out, and it's like right in his face.
Yeah.
And then that same guy, like at some other time, just goes, "Did you just register me as a sex offender?" And he goes, "Blah!"
Okay, it's quite a difference.
The Nick prank with the beard is what made me think of that. Oh, Luna's super cute here with her little lion hood.
It actually roars like a lion.
Yeah, well, no, it blinks and stuff too.
Oh,
And when she looks around, it looks around like with her or something. It's really hard to tell if you're not just staring at Luna the whole time, though.
Well, so it shouldn't be an issue, is what you're saying.
Well, not for me.
Christmas what?
Do.
What does that mean?
Christmas Part 2.
Thanks. You?
Nameless woman.
How the fuck did you get here? That's him drinking it aggressively while making eye contact.
Actually, just put cocaine in it.
Yeah, pretty much. They just get it from potions class. Snape, I need to refill my cocaine, please.
Muggles and their cocaine.
Will
Not without a kiss.
Yeah, he's asking for something. Send Luna in.
Hermione's ill. Oh, great. Get Luna. She's the second best.
Uh-oh, the flying V.
That's actually used quite often in this. There's only a few people on the team. So I think the whole team's like 4 or 5 people.
That just fucked those kids up.
It's a very dangerous game. I can't
Do
believe
you see him like dive for it and
Yeah.
hit the ring?
I can't believe they let kids play this.
It seems like you would just have it at a more reasonable height.
Why is it 100 feet off the ground?
Yeah.
Just high enough to die. Look at him. He's literally riding on his prostate.
Turns out he didn't give it to him. Right?
Yeah. Hey, there's Seamus. Oh, they can sex it up in front of everybody.
Should have made your move, Hermione.
Right? You should go capitalize. Yeah.
Dusting off a classic.
And then in comes Jake.
What?
He's such a jerk. You capitalize on that shit. She's going to be emotionally distraught.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Ron. I was like, whoa!
And in comes Jake.
She's such a jerk.
Nah, because she's over here crying about it.
You still got any of that liquid luck?
Yeah. Oh, that's a good one.
You know exactly which women to hit on.
Yes.
How, basically.
And you don't have to drink. It's a whole day's worth. So you can just drink like an hour's worth, right? A few drops. You only need to get in. It's like, where's Luna? Where's Luna? That's kind of a bitch move, too. You know how you feel when you see Giddy making out with that colored fella? Well, that's how I felt.
I am?
Oh, we got friend zoned.
He's been friend zoned the whole time. They literally came out here to do it. You better run.
Hermione's using her command of nature.
She'll literally murder you.
She literally just murdered 5 birds.
Well, she created them, so she's allowed to. Imagine how cold it would be. You see all that snow in the background? Jesus Christ. I'm cold just watching this. There's not even windows. Put on a jacket. Fuck. Snow means it's freezing cold.
Mm-hmm.
British people? No, this is just British spring. Or I guess fall. This is just British fall.
So that means like Harry's talked with Hermione about how much he wants Ron's little sister.
Yeah. It's the only one he has an emotional connection with.
Wait, so how he was saying I'd rather jump off of this tower, I'd rather jump off this tower. Do you think that's literally him contemplating fucking
Oh
ending
shit. Instead of having to go murder somebody,
Yeah.
do whatever awful thing he's gonna have to do.
Jesus. That went dark.
Is she just working at the library?
Depending on the school, you have to do a certain amount of work.
Interesting. It's probably more likely she just read all those books.
Or because she's muggle. They're just like, you do this.
Don't put these books away, mudblood.
I just watched a show, and there's like a British boarding school. They were tasked with maintaining the building, the grounds. They had to build a wall at some point.
Oh, you know, I think I saw it in a movie once.
I got a laugh out of me.
Yeah, they like hitting each other in this.
They're very touchy.
You were the chosen one!
Oh, there you go. You're with me, Luna. That's a pretty smooth outfit. I guess Harry looks alright too, but it's just a suit with a really long coat.
Creepy.
Yeah, crying behind the curtain. What a creeper. So Harry has the map. You remember that map, the Marauders map?
Mm-hmm.
And he's actually been watching Malfoy. And so Malfoy keeps going into the room of requirement, but he doesn't know what's going on. Because once you go into the room, you disappear off the map. And so all year he watches the map. Watches Malfoy go into this room. And Malfoy's been cutting class and he's doing really bad in school.
And it will tell you whoever you want to look for.
It tells you where everybody in the school is.
Mm.
So you just look at the first floor, everybody that's on the first floor. Second floor, everybody that's on the second floor.
And it's got like a weird layout where you can like fold it, unfold it to see the different floors.
Mm-hmm.
I just didn't remember if Leon remembered. Or no, Leon remembered. Excuse me.
Is it scotch?
He's getting the kids drunk. You look pretty good in that dress, Hermione. Quite the wallflower.
It's a lot more cleavage than I would have expected from you, Hermione. This is a school event.
She's showing some leg, too.
He's grilled me 8 times, Harry. 8.
Literal Dragon Balls? What is this? What is happening?
Dragon balls. Jeez.
Whoa.
I didn't mean to vomit, sir.
Really looming over that Radcliffe, huh? He's going to hit his growth spurt any day now.
Snape's a motherfucking man.
Not you, me. Also, he keeps trying to tell everybody that Malfoy's up to something. You can just tell, right? And nobody believes him. And they keep giving him trouble about it. And he's like, he's really up to some shit. Why? And nobody believes him.
She'll only kiss. It's the.
She only does mouth stuff.
No, that's what Rod thinks when she says, I want to do mouth stuff. He just kisses her.
Go away.
My penis is so sore. She's gonna curse you, Ron. You die. What are you, stupid? They don't teach these kids nothing. Oh, Lupin. Look at that slut. She's wearing a skirt with her legs open.
Which one was it?
Tonks.
Okay.
Now you're mine forever.
She should have, like, just dropped it, because you'd think that he would have taken the whole thing. And not just took, like, a little baby bite.
Well, you know, it's hard to say. Usually when people want you to eat something, it's a trick.
So remember that next
so
time you cook.
suspicious of me.
Yeah.
I've had your cooking.
Nobody asked you to eat a container and a half of sour cream.
That's...
You literally ate 24 ounces of sour cream. 32 ounces of sour cream.
Just by itself?
Yeah, in a single sitting, and then you blame me for your gastrointestinal disturbances?
Do you have any idea you'd have to eat 2 pounds of chips? You don't even know. How could you do that? You didn't even bring
There
that
was
much.
more potato chip. There was more dip on those than there was chip. It was like
How could you even get
90-10 chip to dip ratio. Who does that?
It's just a mouthful of sour cream with
It's
the
like you were trying to hurt yourself again. You're like, oh, I'm going to blow my O-ring out again.
I'm like listening to that 9 Inch Nails song. Hurt myself.
Jay. Bunch of dairy
Well, you ate a
products.
bunch of sour cream.
I wasn't lactose intolerant until just now.
Why'd you do this to me?
Why, God, why?
Why did liberals do this to me? Look at their house.
The explosive diarrhea.
Which is not something that goes well with camping.
You know, I'm going to need a new tent.
New bedding, a new tent, new truck.
Ooh, look at that bathrobe.
Is that like her mom's old room?
I know, it's like the biggest, most awkward looking thing.
Oh.
My penis is pretty sore. She
I thought
taller
she was
than
taller
him in
than him.
shoes? Yeah.
Ah, getting cock blocked by the Death Eaters.
Bellatrix Lestrange herself. I killed Sirius Black. I killed Sirius. And just like that, he got away.
Yeah, it's just little fiery pussies. I mean, it looks like it's living fire.
Use magic! She got through. You can't just, like, use magic. I don't understand how they even have problems.
And they make it look like they're running so fast.
These weeds ain't fucking around, huh?
The wheat?
The weeds? That don't look like no wheat.
It's wheat.
Is that what wheat looks like?
Yeah.
It's swamp wheat.
It's marsh wheat.
What did you think wheat looked like?
I don't know. You remember those foxtails or whatever? Well, bigger?
Uh-oh.
Ginny the werewolf? Yeah.
I get behind that.
Oh, redheaded werewolf? Never mind.
It's like old Yeller or something. What's that? Where the red fern grows? He's got a red in that.
Stupid fight. Why are we in such a well-lit clearing?
Why are we out here to begin with? Why aren't there adults helping us? Where's Dumbledore? Why isn't there protections on the burrow? That's what they call Ron's house.
At least he's wearing shoes and clothing.
She doesn't even have her wand.
No.
Well, she was trying to seduce him very obviously.
Well, she doesn't have a lot of experience. She's trying to do it like her mom does. Wearing her big bathrobe and just like, put out, old man. Oh, your shoe.
Fancy a shag in the loo? Just steal a line from me, huh? I at least give credit when I steal lines.
Yeah, Jake.
What? Dude, you put caramel on the rim. Oh, my anus.
What?
There you go. Credited Leon.
Caramel on the rim. Oh, my anus.
I mean, the anus is a bad spot for hot caramel. I'm going to throw that out.
When's it going to be hot? Oh, it's so sticky. Okay, so Ron's house just burned down? This is like Christmas break. Why were the twins there? And Tonks and Lupin? What is going... Just magic! Magic the fire away.
Yeah, magic all the damage away, too.
Yeah, just like they did at the beginning of the movie, remember? When, Dumbledore showed up and just fixed everything?
Yeah.
Why is everybody just staring at him? Carry me, Ron.
Schnug. Creepy fucking kid.
Well, that's Voldemort his job. Not fucking me like that, Tom. You're gonna get yourself in trouble like that. See? Get on the bed, Tom. Get on the bed now. No, yeah, I'm confused. But Huh. You can magic up your own memories? This is why you were always so smart. Ba-ching! When you hear those swishing, that's me doing my flourishing my one.
Yeah, we wish you would do that in private.
No.
It's really awkward.
I've read the book so many times. I'm pretty sure I know what flourish your wand means.
It's just weird, you waving it around and pretending to make whooshing noises.
It's a kid's book.
Whoa! Ah.
There's something kind of funny. It's J.K. Rowling made up wizarding schools for the whole rest of the world, like the biggest ones or whatever.
Okay.
So there's like one in England, one in France, one in somewhere kind of like Russia maybe, and then the whole rest of the world gets 4 schools. It's like there's one in Japan, one in Africa, one in South
The whole
America.
continent of Africa.
Yes, one in South America, one in North America.
All right. The North American one makes sense, even though there'd probably be at least a few. You know, East, West Coast kind of thing. And then probably Texas.
Fucking Texas.
Right?
It's at the Alamo. That's why the Mexicans wanted it so much.
Do you know there's a Middle America? What?
It's awfully direct.
My mother!
He looks like he just got a snog job.
He's madly in love. Look at how narrow that bed is. Jesus Christ. I'm just going to sleep on your bed. What? Aren't your eyes supposed to be green, Harry? Like your mother's?
What Rupert Grint there does with his time, he bought an ice cream truck. And he just drives around and hands out really cheap ice cream. If not
Okay.
free.
Everybody's so happy to see me.
Yeah, basically. He's got enough money that he just didn't want to even bother. To take a term there. Before he accidentally gets all rapey.
You don't want him to meet her in the hallway or something.
Yeah. I'm uncomfortable with students hugging me. Would you please? Thank you.
Maybe not students, but that one for sure.
Oh, okay, yeah. If Luna wants to hug, go ahead and give me a hug. Yeah.
You know she's got daddy issues. The crazy ones, Harry. The crazy ones.
It would have been hilarious if basically the Lindsay Lohan skit came true. And one of them one year just came back and all of a sudden just had giant ass knockers.
Yeah.
And you'd be like,
That's
what the
so
hell?
funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, your brother's pretty fucking creepy. Because they just buy it from Weasley's Wankers or whatever they call it. Weasley's Wizards?
He's pouring in booze now.
Just a little brandy. That's a pretty big cup, I guess. Going through another Wizard's Potions kit, you would be able to find shit.
Yeah, Beazle.
Bezoar. It's a rock from the stomach of a goat.
Which would have been a funny thing if humans ended up with. You just gotta every once in a while eat some pebbles.
I just ate that whole ass rock, Harry. That wasn't a goat. I've got the weirdest boner.
That'll happen when you take Beazle Stone. Why do you think I keep them? Harry did good stuff that I did.
Oh, that Mrs. McGonagall. She's really starting to show her years, huh? Talk about wisdom in your eyes.
She was fucking battling cancer when they filmed this.
Oops. I'd still hit it.
I think she could probably use a good lay.
Right?
She's a cancer patient.
I like how all the teachers are just watching this. We don't have a lot to keep us busy. There's something like 200 students.
What is a dimbo?
A dim bimbo.
It could be British slang or it could be magic world slang.
Both are whimsical.
And the teachers are just like, whoa, did she really say Hermione in front of her?
It's got a bigger ass.
Definitely a cuter face. I'd follow her out.
Man, what a jerk, huh? Says Dumbledore. Hey there, baby. Why you crying? From 30 Rock or whatever.
He was a real
So-
jerk.
The booze was poisoned,
Yeah.
and it was supposed to be for Dumbledore?
Yes, it was.
Huh.
Who are you side-eyeing? Oh. If you ever want to make him angry, call me. This is whimsical.
The last movie was better than this one.
Give it a minute.
I didn't say it was bad.
Give it. This is like a two-parter.
What?
It's not really, but it's like 2 different movies in one. You'll
I don't
see.
even know what you're talking about.
Just give it a minute. Wait till you're done before you decide which one you like more. Because you're not even halfway through this one. You still got an hour and a half left.
No, like fuck I do. Son of a bitch!
I love these Harry Potter movies. The next movie we're doing is the Schneider Cut of Justice League. It's 4 hours.
I thought you were going to
plus.
say the Schneider cut of the Harry Potter.
The next one's the 2-parter. They actually broke the next one into 2 movies.
The last 2?
Yeah.
Oh shit. So what does that thing do?
It's a vanishing cabinet, and so there's 2 of them. It has a sister, and you can teleport things between these 2 cabinets. So one of them's in Borgans and Burke's, is where they sell dark witchcraft and wizardry items, and the other one's in the Room of Requirement. So the one in the Room of Requirement's broken, and so Malfoy's trying to repair it so that they can sneak people into Hogwarts, because you can't get anybody in. Dumbledore's magic's too strong, so none of the Death Eaters or anything can get into the school because of his magic force fields or whatever. And there's a lot of magic that already protects the school. Oh shit. Demented. He's got his wand out.
Just in case.
She's coming for me, Hermione. Put your wand away.
In a hospital.
What does that mean?
Don't everybody look now.
That's all.
It's like, did you give me a handy, Hermione?
After the nurse left, did you give me a squeezer?
Stop it, you're making it snow. The one that tried to rape you.
She's kind of goofy looking. It looks like she's missing a neck or something. She's got a boy's face.
She's got a midget's proportions too, but she's like normal sized.
Quit talking to that creepy Potter boy. Get out of the way. But you just like steal a school bird?
Well, you've never stolen a school bird?
I've never been to a school where they had a bird. Where I went to school wasn't like normal schools.
Yeah, I grew up in Tennessee. I mean, Canada.
In the deep south of Canada.
We have so many school birds in Canada.
How do you not just have your wand out? It doesn't make sense. Are they in Bodie Myrtle's bathroom? Oh, they are actually. Malfoy's been coming in here to cry. Because nobody goes in this bathroom because of Moaning Myrtle. So that was the spell out of the book. Right? That book he's been reading, the potions book, the Half-Blood Prince's book. It's basically like a wizard shotgun.
That spell?
Yeah. So this is one of the spells out of the book. And so he shot Malfoy with it because it says to use on your enemies. And it like it's like a shotgun.
And I'll be going. Potter. Espiritu Santo, Santo, Sare.
So was he like reversing time?
But I like it. Seems like almost like he needed 3 spells to undo his 1 spell or something almost. Unless that was a really long spell.
You're probably right. It's probably a bunch of different spells. The one that puts the blood back in him, and then the one that heals the wounds, and then...
The way they were sitting, it made Hermione look like a giant compared to the rest of them. Nope, not until I copy down everything in it. Which makes the whole thing pointless.
Okay. You got really big hands, Kitty.
Jenny. Is it Guinea?
It's Guinea, yeah, like the fowl.
It's Ginny.
It's with a G.
Yeah.
Guinea.
It's
It's
like
like a guinea
GI.
bird.
Yeah. Like the fowl.
Yeah, I mean, that's how you spell it.
Oh, okay. I'm going to count it. See? Guinea. I don't know how you spell like guinea fowl. I'm just going to level with you.
Guinea.
This one's Guinea.
Guinea.
It's like Ginny. Oh, it is like Ginny.
Jenny.
It's more like gin, like the drink.
Oh, like it's a bit ginny.
Yeah. Good amount of gin in it.
It's a blackbird.
So it's not the same one. The one Malfoy sent died. It didn't survive. The
I
trip there
did see
and back.
that.
But this means he's fixed it. It's time for you to put out.
Oh. Oh. 2 hands.
They're getting rid of the book.
And they're gonna put it in that cabinet?
No, she's going to hide it. And he's going to close his eyes. So that he doesn't know where it is.
I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say that Half-Blood Prince is Voldemort's book.
It's a good guess. But it's not correct. Also, you don't know this, but
It's a
he
weird guess.
didn't give him the right book. He kept the book. What the fuck? If you find me, you can have me, huh? What? Oh shit.
Oh.
Yeah, sure. What book? Look, you say. I've got an idea. So Dumbledore is trying to find out this, along with other secrets and things. And so he's tasked Harry with getting specific memories from Slughorn.
To find out what Slughorn taught
Yeah.
Tom Riddle?
Yep. And so he's actually supposed to be doing this the whole time. But he keeps fucking it up. They don't really explain it too well in the movie. And so Dumbledore's getting really angry at him Because you remember how in the last one he had a special class with Snape? And Snape was teaching him occlumency. He has a special class with Dumbledore. And it's kind of the same thing. Where Dumbledore is supposed to be teaching him special magic to fight Voldemort. But he doesn't end up teaching him anything. He's just showing him all these memories. And he's trying to figure out the riddle with them.
Who's Felix? Because Ron's stupid.
I wouldn't be surprised, actually. And so he's the potions master, right? So he's always looking for weird ingredients. And so he steals and stuff all the time. Weird things.
Those are those crying plants, aren't they?
Mandrakes or something like
Yeah.
that? I don't know. I don't remember him having weird vines like that.
No, you just said there's something else.
Merlin's beard, Harry. He sounds pretty drunk.
It's appropriate for when he's on the juice, funny enough, right?
He even looks like he's stumbling around.
It's not like you can replace him. You know, what are you going to get? You're going to computer animate Ron to look like a fucking Harry? You're going to get Neville in there? Here's your chance,
Do you think a Ron could pass for Harry?
No, that's where the computer animation comes in. Force perspective him a little bit smaller. I'm thinking we were closer with Seamus, though. It's your chance, Seamus. He's like, I'm already drunk. Fuck. Did you see who that was? That's Aragon, the big spider from the second one or whatever.
I mean, they try to murder my other friends, but whatever. It's really enlightened of him, actually.
Well, Hagrid's kind of the, whole hog kind of guy.
Well, we've been making that joke about the dragon steaks and shit, and how it literally seemed like he was probably eating Wormtail.
Yeah. Probably was going to eat that hippogriff. Yeah, I was going to eat it.
Oh,
but then somebody was like, you should show it to the kids, man. They might get a kick out of it.
Did he just... He just pulled a piece off of that spider?
Yeah, he stole all the venom out of it. So in this, he probably took the fangs, but in the books, he actually fills the vials up with venom. Because it's really valuable. Like he says, that's worth a lot of money. You know? And then
He said it's exceedingly rare or something. Uncommonly rare.
And he finds all kinds of stuff. Because they go back to Hagrid's and they get drunk. And so Hagrid's got a ton of things around his house that are worth a lot of money. Like unicorn hair and stuff like that. Oh, my wand!
Did it just spark?
Hey! I'm sorry, baby. I was riding around with my wife in the truck, and I said something that was kind of offensive, and I apologized to the truck, and I was like, I'm sorry, baby. And oh my God, did my wife get so angry. I thought it was freaking hilarious. So he's looking around right now, and he sees all kinds of things that Hagrid's found in the Black Forest or whatever, the dark woods. And it's like I said, unicorn hair and crazy feathers and just things, centaur droppings and such.
He just outdrank Hagrid.
To be fair, Hagrid could have been drinking all day. No,
Oh,
his best friend died.
he started pretty drunk?
His
Yeah.
oldest friend.
Oldest friend. So, like, legitimately, he could have been, as soon as he discovered it, just started hammering it.
I prefer to think of Slughorn as just being that much of a...
He's just a fucking drinker.
Yeah, he's a bottomless well of alcohol.
Oh, he's probably got some sort of potion that lets you drink more. Oh, I'm going to be feeling this tomorrow. Is it like slows down the drunk? It makes it last for multiple days or something? It's the law of equivalent exchange. So how much ever party and drinking you do now, you're going to have to pay for it twice as much on the back end. But you get to keep going. You know what I mean?
Isn't that what booze does to you anymore?
Yeah, except in their magic world, they can just like magic it away and then keep getting drunk.
Oh.
So normally where you'd have to stop because you got ill or passed out or whatever, you can just like, I'm going to bank this hangover and then I'm just going to keep going.
You know, pure oxygen will work to get rid of a hangover.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I hit up my grandpa. Let me hit that oxygen, old man. We should probably get some just for fun. One of those machines and some of the tanks and stuff.
I'm down.
Then we could just fuck around and just breathe air. Clean air.
Oh, God. Imagine how good you would feel. Because they say that most people's lungs are underdeveloped. And that's why if you ever, like, sit there and you're like right before bed, how you feel that sort of feeling like you're almost stoned.
Okay.
Because you're taking deep breaths in and you're getting stoned. Your body's just not used to all that oxygen.
All right, so you think we should get some?
Oh,
Yeah, we should do that for sure. I think we're onto something here.
Oxygen mask, hole for the joint.
I think just pop the man, hit it, and then breathe the oxygen real deep.
hey, my grandma used to do that with cigarettes.
That's what I'm saying. I gotta swear the old man's got one.
I wonder how you can get it like pure oxygen. I'm sure you
You
can
buy a
probably-
machine. You get the
Medical
machine
supply store.
fills the tanks or whatever.
They'll restrict hydrogen peroxide before they restrict fucking oxygen, I imagine.
I mean, oxygen is used for acetylene torches, isn't it? Isn't it pure oxygen and acetylene?
Yeah, it's an oxyacetylene mix. That's like a
Oh, it's
two-tank
mixed.
system. Well, that's the oxygen is this one tank.
So how bad could acetylene possibly be? Just...
Well, they have just acetylene torches. They call them turbo torches.
Oh, I meant
It doesn't burn.
I've
as
seen
hot.
acetylene done.
Well, I mean, we could just buy tanks of. I even have the tank right there behind you, and it's so cheap. It's like $7 to get it refilled. I don't know how clean the tank is, though. You probably don't want to hit that. But I could have swore they sold the machine. I could have. I've seen old people fill them. Somebody's got a bootleg machine and they're just filling it for old people.
Filling it full of old people.
Filling it for old people.
Okay.
And then, you charge them, $1 a fill or something. A fraction of what it would cost to go to the drugstore. Oh, I like a Horcrux. This fucking creeper. Uh-oh. How's that work? Is it though? So he, Lord Voldemort, the Dark Lord, as he's also known, has that ring. You saw that ring he has, right? He's actually comes from ancient wizarding blood himself. Even though his dad was just some rich muggle, his mom was like the last descendant of the Marvlo bloodline, which could be a direct descendant of Slytherin or something like that, I forget. But their symbol is a snake. And he killed them. All of them. He killed his dad and all his grandparents.
Tom?
Yep. He went to go see his muggle family. And when he showed up and said who he was, they basically tried to kick him out. So he murdered them all. That was, remember, we were talking about it in the fourth one, where they go to that mansion and the old man thinks that there's kids starting trouble in the mansion. So they go inside and baby Voldemort kills him. That's the Riddle Mansion. And you remember I was talking about how that old man was arrested because they thought he killed the Riddle family. And then they went and did their autopsy, and it turns out there was nothing wrong with any of them. They were just dead.
They were just magic to death.
Yeah, basically. And since the Muggles didn't understand it, they let him go, and then he just went back and maintains the property. It was Tom Riddle that did it.
I like how, like... Is it possible, I don't know if he talked about this, Moaning Myrtle, was that his first victim for as far as Horcrux? And that's why it's part of
Oh,
the
that was
diary.
the Riddle? Or the diary, I mean, that's right.
Yeah.
The one, probably. You're probably right.
How he picked, like, the saddest person he could find.
Yeah.
That people would miss or something, almost.
Yeah, or just convenient, because it happened to be, she just was in the stall right outside where the snake comes out. So when you make a Horcrux, it's practically indestructible. And so you need some crazy thing to kill it. And so in the first one, when he killed the diary, he used the Basilisk's tooth. So you need something equivalent like that to do it. The Sword of Gryffindor, or
Unicorn's horn.
Unicorn's horn, you know,
Centaur's poop.
something. You can't just magic it or break it. You know, you have to do something crazy to it. Something like a Basilisk's tooth or the Sword of Gryffindor or something, you know.
Or a unicorn's poop.
Or a unicorn's poop. And so there's 7 of them altogether. And so they have to get rid of them all before they can kill Voldemort. You left me in that cupboard, old man. Mawkishness, what does that mean?
Which is funny because he's played by a different actor. You can't, like, take McGonagall.
McGonagall.
Snape? Even Slughorn? Hagrid?
Yeah.
He's a magic-proof giant? There's not much he can't fuck up. You know what I mean? He could probably even hold his own against the giant for a little while. He got his brother cross-country. That couldn't have been easy.
Yeah.
So did they destroy all the Horcruxi?
That's what the last movie's book, that's what the end of the story is about.
Yeah.
So this is where things are going to kind of change tone a little bit. So you had your fun, whimsical year at school or whatever, and now shit's about to start getting real. And then the next two movies are going to be more like this. This is at the end. Now you got your last hour or so of the movie. And this is kind of like the second half of the movie.
I like how Dumbledore remembered this photo this random kid had in his room of this one cliffside in this one part of the world. You know what I mean? Like, of all the places to check.
Yeah, this is a crazy one. It is, the whole thing is Tom Riddle came here once as a kid. And that's like the story. He did something really fucked up when he was here. And they never came back. You know what I mean? So he just came here once as a kid. You need to rub your open wound just on the dirty rock wall, huh? Did you have to cut so deep? You can just like cut your thumb. I wouldn't go in there.
Pinky finger.
Something. You see how he's holding his dress?
This is one of the funny things too, Leon. Like when people try to nitpick it, they'll be like, "Why didn't he just like enchant a grain of sand and then drop it on a beach in the ocean?"
Because then wouldn't he have to find that?
To do what?
Come
Come
back
back.
in some way from it.
Oh, okay.
And Voldemort has a flair for the dramatics. So everything that he does is supposed to be special in some way. I don't remember what was special about the book, but all the rest of the stuff.
Oh, because it's his written by him.
Oh,
It's
okay.
his diary.
And
He's
but
just so full of his own ass.
you're probably not too far off. But everything else, the rings and lockets and what have you, they're all famous antiquities from throughout the ages, from super powerful wizards and witches and such.
I hope the adaptation's good.
So is it going to be like, is it like an Amazon series or?
I forget. Leon said HBO the other day. I thought it was Netflix.
His HBO.
Okay. I think they just call that Max now.
So that's good because HBO saw the His Dark Materials series, even though it had really bad ratings.
Okay. All right. And I mean, they'll throw $500 million at it, see what happens. I mean, her Harry Potter series, though, you can't really go wrong there. It's
Well, until you get ugly, ugly Hermione or
Oh,
something. You know what I
okay.
mean? Like-
Yeah, no, I mean, from a planning perspective,
Okay.
not from a actually producing perspective. But it's like, yeah, you know, a new Harry Potter could make you a lot of money.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Redoing the series, making a new one. Imagine how indebted a star could be to you.
It would be nice too. Is hopefully because the whole series is done, they'll have things planned out. So like, the grounds won't constantly be changing. Hagrid's hut won't constantly be changing locations.
Well, yeah, that'd be great.
It's like, oh, sometimes it's in a plain near the forest. Sometimes it's near the lake. Sometimes it's on a hill.
It'll be like the Shire, you know. After you're done, you'll make it into a fucking amusement park or something.
They can have all the same people, or at least people who look enough like them, there the whole time. So rather than just the Indian twins showing up when they need to be dated, they're there. Romilda Vane, or whatever her name was, Ron's girl.
With the one time he fucking listens.
Oh.
Here, drink this, it'll kill you.
You're lying.
This will make you better.
Harry Potter?
I'm gonna put this around my neck real quick. No, you idiot.
It seems to be magic, sir. Why don't you just go Aquamente into his mouth?
Yeah.
I don't know about that water. Plus, you know it's going to be salt water.
Accio Firebolts.
Which would probably be better. Oh, sorry, I dropped the cup.
That was 4 cuts of him backing up.
It's a pretty uneven platform. They probably have to put him up a little bit a step at a time.
Fucking water zombies?
Yeah, pretty much. There are people that have either stumbled upon this cave or tried to find this thing. That's the Elder Wand. I actually have one.
Did you guys notice one of the corpses didn't have legs and they were like walking on their hands?
I did not.
Yeah, it was like the first out of the water. I appreciated his gumption to be the first.
Is it just a pyramid of bodies?
Yeah, but it's probably more for dramatic effect, cinematic effect. Because I don't think there's supposed to be that many. One of the things they don't really talk about is another unforgivable thing that evil wizards do, besides just control people, is they'll bring back dead bodies. And they'll use corpses to do
Necromancy?
things. Yeah. And so that's kind of what that is. So here's Felch manning the parapets. Some sort of in-hall orgy. I'm not sure what's going on here. He sure keeps a lot of pets. Why do you keep putting the thing back on it? You know?
He doesn't. He just comes back and it's always covered again.
I like her wand.
Her crooked wand?
Yeah,
Not
that's
me.
kind of cool.
So what ends up actually happening here is Dumbledore stuns him, you know, like Draco did at the beginning, petrifies him,
Mm-hmm.
and puts him in the corner and throws the invisibility cape over him. And so he's just frozen in the corner, so he watches the whole thing.
Who?
Dumbledore does it to Harry.
Uh-huh.
What? How did you know? So you don't know this, but when you take another wizard wand, you basically gain allegiance of the wand. That was the Elder Wand. Death himself made that wand. That's the most powerful wand there is in the wizarding world. And Draco is now the one who has control of it. It'll perform best for him. You think she slept with him too?
Probably.
Both at the same time?
Ooh.
No, if anything, he's the one who got along with Emma Watson the best, apparently.
My parents are dentists too. Greyback, that's his name. That's the werewolf's name. So at the beginning of the movie, Draco said he would rather throw himself off the bell tower. And that was the bell tower.
I like the little tiny one behind him that had to walk all fast. Did you see her?
She was intense. It's actually something I really like about the Wizarding World is just half of them are just women, you know? So it's like Hermione's even like the strongest one, right? So it's just anybody. It's great.
Hey, what are you lot gonna do, huh? And then one down just starts decking him.
Crossbow. Thunk. Get him, Fang. That's his dog's name.
That was quick. You gotta include the Snape kills Dumbledore meme.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Oh, we gotta show that to Leon. Insert
Oh,
the
link it
credits.
to me. And we'll do it at the end.
Yeah.
No, do it right now.
Oh, link it to you.
Yeah.
Sorry, I misunderstood.
Did you hear that? He tried to use... It was Snape the whole time. Snape's the Half-Blood Prince.
Okay.
That's the Dark Mark.
Everyone just look at this body mangled on the ground.
It's Dumbledore for you. Look at the zit on the side of his head.
I think it's a goiter.
Put magic that away. If I could pop that shit. A pair of tweezers or something. Looks like Harry just took something out of his pocket.
Did you just rob him? I think you just took something.
I think he just took his wallet.
That's it.
That guy just took his wallet. I think he took his wallet. Which, I don't know why that's so funny. You know, just over and over again. Some guy.
Yeah. He's got like a big nose and kind of weird looking too.
He's probably earlier in the movie, too. If you watch it, he probably pops up a couple times. Just like in the background or, you know, like around.
Notice the disturbing lack of Luna for the whole rest of the movie.
She's all passed out drunk somewhere. Oh, there she is right there.
Well, I know, but I mean, as a character,
Oh.
it's like you get rid of Ching Chong or whatever, but
Whoa!
that's her name.
Remember?
It's Chow.
Chow
Go
Chang.
Chow.
Chow Chang? Chump change? It was bad. Whatever it was bad.
Good old Chippy McGee.
Here
Which the
lies
McGee
Gandalf.
actually fits because, you know, of her last name or whatever. Her accent.
Yeah. Oh, that would have been funny. She'd been Chow McGee.
That sounds like a placeholder name that, you know, Rollins would have put in there. She just holds him so much while he cries. That has
that
to be
Ginny?
off-putting, yeah. Ginny kind of gets sacrificed up to him. Because he's like the chosen one or whatever. So she kind of just has to bite the bullet. Just do it. So there's actually a painting on the wall for Albus. That's Dumbledore's first name. And the frame's just empty. No, I won!
You dropped that an awful lot. Why is the frame empty?
Because he's not in the picture yet.
But he's dead, right?
Yep.
I think in the next book he shows up, but he's like asleep or something.
That's the Elder Wand.
Oh, something I said, I just thought about. Crookshanks apparently died over the summer or something. He's no longer in the movie.
Mm-hmm.
There he is. But he's not supposed to be there.
What do you mean?
It's just supposed to be an empty picture frame. Weren't you listening?
Well, at least say at the request of the professor.
This is kind of magic into like a big piece of paper. Nope. Ron's just been there the whole time. I bet that happens a lot. You've been there the whole time.
It's like Hermione with the time turner, but it's not. It's just Ron is not worth remembering or caring about.
So they actually reference who that is at the beginning of the story. When they're
Black?
yeah, it's Black.
It's Remulus.
Yeah, it's Black.
Romulus.
Black
yes.
brother.
Okay. Oh.
But wow.
Well, for her frame, I think it's
Very
a
British.
nice. That's a big round one. Considering her fucking waist is smaller than her head.
It's a good look.
In one of the movies, they put her in a fucking corset. I forget which.
She was getting a little thick, so they're like...
No, I'm pretty sure it was like Prisoner of Azkaban. She was like 12.
I mean, if you have the opportunity, right? You only get one shot. It's like that 8 Mile song.
But the ring wasn't even destroyed.
No, Dumbledore destroyed the ring. He just got cursed.
That's what cursed his hand.
Yeah. So far, the ring and the diary have been destroyed. And that's it.
I never realized how peaceful this place where my friend just died was.
My mentor. That's Fox. Dumbledore's
Phoenix?
Phoenix.
So Snape had to do it.
Snape had to do it. Otherwise, what, Draco would have done it?
No. Would he?
No, but if he wouldn't have done it, he probably would have gotten killed.
By the other wizards?
Yeah. Or by Voldemort, I'm sure, in the end.
And since Snape has to protect him, that's what he had to do in order to keep him alive.
To keep himself alive.
Well, and to keep Draco.
Yeah.
I mean, he obviously doesn't want Draco to die
Or be a murderer.
or be a murderer.
Because that's kind of like dying inside. Especially in this universe. That's why they were saying it's a horrific thing to kill somebody. Hey, did your mama send you in this way?
I have got a tasty popsicle right for you.
Okay, thank you.
Here.
Hey,
Here's one for you, Leon.
it's so good.
Here.
Mine's strawberry flavored.
Be careful, buddy.
Mm.
Be careful. Bye-bye.
Can you give me the red one?
All right. Favorite part?
I'm
just gonna go ahead and say it.
all that
Dumbledore
Luna talk.
dying.
Oh shit! All that Luna talk.
The Luna talk.
Yeah, you should actually have to plug all that back in.
Yeah, we still got more to go.
We got one more to do after this. You may remember there's the snake meme. I guess they call it the Dumbledore meme.
But yeah, it's nice to be able to talk about Emma Watson's ass. That's, I guess, my favorite thing.
Yeah, I'd really get raunchy with Luna. All those sore penis jokes and stuff.
I didn't get as much material. I misremembered how much she was actually in the movie.
We probably should have watched the extended edition.
Yeah. All her bikini scenes. They're like, oh.
I mean, you only got it once, right? You better lose yourself in the music the moment you want it.
Put them all in corsets. Even the boys. Yes, even the boys.
Yes, do it. Even the boys.
For that one gay
Especially-
director from 2 movies ago.
Yes.
Do it for
My
him.
boy.
My son, my boy. Ass, ass, ass.
Bitch. What are you doing to that poor corpse?
I gotta go to bed.
I really liked. It's like a 3-minute clip, at best. Just put it on right now, rather than watching the rest of the credits.
Okay,
I
so
linked it to you.
we'll start where. So everybody just ends when the animated credits are over and the regular credits start. And then just stay with us, people. Let me bring this up. And you said you already linked it
Yes.
through Steam?
Yep.
Okay.
It's a little longer than I remember. It's like a minute and a half or so.
Well, we'll see how it is. Okay.
But if I remember right, it's the guy in the car shouting things out his car window. And that's what the one I found.
There we go. All right.
Oh, I also like how the realization that maybe he was spending so much time in that clock tower because he's contemplating, like, ditching himself off the corner or whatever.
My least favorite part? All the snogging talk. It should have been butt stuff. All right. So,
Or blowjobs.
oh, that's a good one. I like all the sore penis talk. So now we're going to pick up at the next part, which I will link. Excuse me. Basically, the way we're going to sync this one is I'm going to tell you to pause this audio track yet again. Then you will play the link video that I have in the description, and then just start this audio track again real quick. So I'm going to do a 3, 2, 1 countdown, and when I do 3, 2, 1 go, just start them both. You get it. Just click one and the other. It's not too hard. So go ahead and pause in 3, 2, 1 pause, and we're back again. So this is people buying the book, right? So what do you get as an advanced copy?
Probably works there, so he had it, 3 days in advance, pull out a copy and just read it real quick.
I'm sure. You took a break and just read it all in a row. I'll be back. And then just a half a day later.
Oh, even just read the last 3 chapters or whatever.
Oh, shit. He's in a minivan. That's good to know. He's really milking the shit out of this.
Which book is he spoiling?
This one, the one we just watched.
You bitch!
All right, good night.
Like,